Hey guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. So I'm here with an unboxing of a brand new subscription box. This is a luxury lifestyle quarterly subscription called Pearls and Wine. I'm so excited. I know you guys love it when we get a brand new subscription box to open, one that's new to market, and we get to learn all about all the goodies that could be inside. So they kindly sent me this box to review for you, but it's not sponsored or anything. They've just gifted the box and I'll give you my honest opinions as usual. So let me tell you a little bit about the box before we dive in. Doesn't it look gorgeous? So this is a quarterly box. It's described as being a luxury and elegant subscription box for the classy lady. It comes out every July, October, January and April, and this is the July box. The cost of the boxes are £72.99, including delivery in the UK, but they're actually offering 10% off at the moment on your first box, which will automatically apply if you check out right now. So with this 10% discount, you'll get your first box for £65.69. So now is definitely the time to sign up if you like this box and get that extra little bit of a discount. So every box will always contain a minimum of 5 items, and they'll always contain items such as homeware, lifestyle, beauty or skincare items, inspiration, and something extra special from high-end independent businesses. So the focus of this box is really about them creating an experience that centres on things like luxury and elegance for the classy lady who takes pride in herself both inside and out. They also focus on the importance of etiquette in today's casual society. And there's an item in this box that should definitely help with my etiquette. So we'll have a look at that as we go through. So we've got this big kind of cream ribbon on, and then the box itself is like a nice kind of stone grey with gold embossing saying Pearls and Wine. So you can kind of see from the packaging that it's going to be a luxury sort of box. Let's dive right in. So the box itself is magnetic. It's got a little ribbon pull there. And then when you open the box, you'll see they've got the brand sticker there on there, and then some lovely tissue paper and everything in. But I'm not going to show you what's under the tissue paper just yet because I want to be surprised by each and every item. So this quarter's theme is the Summer Freedom Box. Don't we all need a bit of summer and freedom? And this little leaflet tells me about everything that's inside. So it says, "Dear elegant lady, welcome to the first edition of Pearls and Wine's luxury and elegant subscription box. We are delighted that you've chosen to be part of this new and exciting adventure with us, and we hope that you enjoy our Summer Freedom Box designed exclusively for the classy elegant lady, and that of course includes you. This quarter's box is centred around the idea of freedom. As we are now heading out of lockdown here in the UK, and with the arrival of the balmy summer season, we want to focus on what it truly means to be free, and that's why we've included luxury beauty products to soothe and nourish your true natural beauty." I'm not going to read any more about what's in here because it starts to kind of give away some of the secrets. So let's just go through it one by one. So the first item, look how gorgeous this tin is. It's tea by the Rare Tea Company, and it's a speedy breakfast loose leaf tea. And it says, "Speedy breakfast is the tea you need when you want it. Very good, very strong and very fast." Definitely me first thing in the morning with a cup of tea. "Deep and lovely but not delicate. Rare loose leaf black tea of the highest quality that's been cut finer to infuse faster. Use a heat teaspoon and boiling water. Within 45 seconds you'll have a deeply delicious mug of tea, perfect with milk." And this is a 50-gram tin. Definitely keeping hold of this tin when I've had the tea because that is so cute. And I love that the tea comes in a tin. There is nothing worse than when tea just isn't stored properly and it starts to kind of go a little bit dry and things. So I love to keep my tea in a tin anyway. So Rare Tea Company is an independent company based in London, founded by Henrietta Lavelle, known as the Tea Lady, to source and supply the world's best tea directly from farmers and their tea gardens. They collaborate with many of the world's finest chefs, restaurants, bars and hotels from Noma to Claridge's. With an emphasis on environmental and social sustainability and fair trade, the Rare Tea Company work with local farmers from marginalised rural communities to source high quality tea. And that is something we massively support. The Speedy Breakfast Loose Leaf Tea featured in this quarter's box is Rare Tea Company's strongest English breakfast tea and is best served with a silky drop of milk. So if you're looking for swift power, you'll definitely enjoy this one. Loose leaf teas tend to be better than traditional tea bags as they are of a higher quality and stay fresher for longer. Tea bags house lower grade dust and fannings from broken down tea leaves, so get experimenting and taste the difference with Rare Tea Company's loose leaf tea. With tasting notes provided inside, you'll learn the art of perfecting the perfect brew from temperature, time and infusion. And you can just discover more about their range on the Rare Tea Company website. So I do tend to be, in the morning, more of a throw in a tea bag, make your cup of tea and off you go. But I do also like playing around with loose leaf teas. I've featured a lot of teas on the channel before because I am definitely a tea and coffee drinker. But I do find the whole experience with loose leaf tea to be that more of an experience than just throwing in a tea bag. It feels a little bit more special. I'm intrigued by the fact that you can just brew it for 45 seconds. Usually with a black tea it would be 3 or 4 minutes depending on the tea. So I'm intrigued to see how that works and what it tastes like because I do love a good English breakfast tea. I've never tried any tea by this brand, so I'm excited to kind of try it and see what this one's like. Next up we've got a skincare item, and this is by Nakin and it's the Revitalizing Facial Oil. And it's 50ml or 1.6 fluid ounce, so a full size. And it says, our Summer Freedom box includes Nakin Skincare's award-winning natural anti-aging revitalising face oil, having won the Editor's Choice Awards 2020 and commended in the Beauty Shortlist 2021 awards. That's good. So it's an award-winning facial oil and it's anti-aging as well. I love a good facial oil, especially to do a little bit of facial massage. I do find putting in the extra time and effort in the evening just to give myself a little bit of a facial massage using a nice good quality oil can really make a difference to how your skin looks and glows. So this is right up my street. And it says the Revitalizing Face Oil is 100% natural, blended with the finest skin enhancing plant oils from peach kernel oil, jojoba oil, olive oil to argan oil, helping to achieve an energized, hydrated and glowing radiance with its anti-aging and age-defying properties. Nakin's face oil has a light texture that glides onto the skin without greasiness. It's suitable for all skin types, including dry and sensitive skin, and the face oil aids in treating irritated areas and dry skin conditions such as eczema and psoriasis, which is a bonus if you suffer from these conditions. That's pretty cool. What's even better about this product is that it can be used all year round for all seasons and a little goes a long way. It's also vegan and cruelty free, formulated without the use of wheat and gluten, it's Leaping Bunny registered and it's made right here in the UK. And it tells you to just put a few drops onto your fingertips and lightly massage onto your face and neck every morning and evening, paying special attention to areas that require more treatment, including fine lines, dry and irritated areas. So it's in a little pump style bottle. It's got quite a luxurious scent to it. It just looks like it sinks in. That feels like a luxury oil. It really does feel lovely. And it smells like an expensive spa treatment, which is always a good thing. Next up, we've got another kind of beauty item. This is actually a heated eye mask. I love a heated eye mask. We've spoken about them before, they're amazing. So it says, in line with our box's theme of freedom, we have included Sensory Retreats Amore Eyes self-heating eye masks to help you schedule in some all-important me time, to relax, unwind and be free of the stresses of everyday life. The restorative rose scent, combined with the gentle warmth of the mask, helps to balance and calm the mind, promoting feelings of self-love, giving you the clarity to focus on your well-being. When we tried these beautiful eye masks, we felt a whole weight lift off us after the recommended use time of 25 minutes. We highly recommend that you're in a peaceful, zen-like environment where you'll be uninterrupted for at least 25 minutes so that you can truly soak in the feelings of serenity and peace, helping you to release any tension and stress. So I'm not going to open it right now because as soon as they come in contact with the air, they start to heat up and it is a single-use mask. But these are truly fantastic. I really like to put them on sometimes before bed, sleep on my back and just fall asleep with it on. And it just makes my eyes feel so much more awake when I wake up and moistened. And it's just such a lovely experience drifting off with almost like a steamy, warm sensation over your eyes. They're really great if you've got like dry eyes as well, either on the skin or actually your eyes itself, and you don't like putting drops in all the time, or even if you do, or you suffer with hay fever. There's so many things you can use these for, and I swear by them. I always have a supply of heated eye masks because I just love them. So yes, I can't wait to use this one. And then something I'm super excited about, we've got some silk scrunchies from the box edition. So we've got a lovely kind of mauvey pink one, and we've got this white one. So this is what they look like. They're the big kind of scrunchies, and of course with them being silk, they're just nice to pop on your wrist as well. They're just a gorgeous summery colours, the white and the pink there. So it says the box edition, started by Sophia Goodred, was born after she struggled to find the perfect gift for a friend during lockdown, which was high quality and eco-friendly, yet luxurious at the same time. With a focus on empowering women through luxurious products, our Summer Freedom box features the box edition's 100% mulberry silk 22 mom scrunchies in both blush and pearl, because one is just not enough, which makes for a perfect addition to the summer season. And that quality of silk is the high grade silk that you get in the really expensive silk products, so it's very nice and feels very luxurious. Not only do these scrunchies look chic and elegant, but they also help to reduce tension and friction caused by a traditional hairband and can be used on dry, damaged and weak hair to prevent breakage. Silk is also protein-based, containing vital amino acids, helping hair retain moisture and promote growth. And to find more about the box edition and to view their full range, visit their Etsy shop, which is called the Box Edition. So if you've been watching my videos for a while, you will know I really do rate silk as a fabric, and I have a silk pillowcase, I have a silk eye mask, I have silk scrunchies, I have non-silk scrunchies as well, but the silk are obviously the most pleasant to actually use. I sleep with my hair up because I find it gets tangled less and less knotty, and I get less breakage and hair loss by doing it that way. So I tend to put my hair up in either like a pony or a bun, and I use a silk scrunchie generally to do that. So these will just fit in perfectly. Plus it's summer and I'm tying my hair back a lot. And while we've been going through lockdown and stuff, I'm trying not to wash my hair every day, so it definitely goes up more often as well. So yeah, love a good scrunchie. And then another luxury item, we've got a candle by Candalia London, and this is the Fleur d'Orange. Box is very pretty. The box opens like this. It's got a little candle care card, and the candle is all wrapped up in tissue paper. And then it's even in this little bag that's got the brand on as well. How gorgeous is that? It's very well protected as well, but it's also lovely to kind of unwrap and feel like a gift. Ooh, that is lovely. It has got like a citrusy orange scent, but it's not like a cheap basic orange. It's a real kind of a luxury scent. You can tell it's a good quality candle just from the scent. Our Summer Freedom box features one of Candalia London's most popular fragrances and range, Fleur d'Orange. Made from 100% natural candle wax, this candle is perfect for the balmy season, with notes of orange blossom, exotic rosemary and basil falling beautifully onto a base of cedarwood, oak moss and woods. The burn time is approximately 16 hours, and this candle also comes in a cute pouch which you can reuse. I will be doing. We hope you enjoy this candle as much as we did, with its redolent charm and beauty. To find out more about Candalia London and shop their full range, visit candalia.uk. The final item in this box is the Bluffer's Guide to Etiquette, which looks like fun and is signed by the author, so that's something a little bit extra special. It says, "The Bluffer's Guide to Etiquette is the most snobbish book I have ever read. Is it wrong to say I enjoyed every page of it? Will Hanson is the 21st century's high priest of snobbery." And that's Eamon Holmes, a broadcaster, who said that. So let's just pick something at random. For him, top hat. Even though white tie is the dressiest of the dress codes, in modern times a top hat is a bit much really. If you do insist on sporting one, then it should be silk and collapsible, a nod to the days when gentlemen would have to store them under their seats at the opera. Also remember that a gentleman never wears his hats indoors. When to marry. The smarter set prefers weddings at the height of the social season, April to the end of July. although autumn weddings are not unheard of, and there's a lot to be said for the winter months with holly and candles. But Goosebumps don't look great in the wedding photos. There is considerable bluffing potential in knowing that many Roman Catholic churches don't allow weddings during Lent, the season of penitence. The Church of England does, but no flowers may be present in the church. Best to wait until after Lent to marry for a full floral display, preferably under the auspices of florists by royal appointment Mosiah Stevens. Smart church weddings begin at 2 o'clock or 2:30. Any other time really isn't done. Registry office weddings can be earlier or later, but they tend not to be society affairs, and thus normal rules of etiquette don't apply. So it's a bit of a cutesy, jokey type of book. It says, since we are big on etiquette, we have included a signed copy of a book by William Hanson, the UK's leading etiquette coach and expert, who has been featured on BBC, ITV, GQ and Vanity Fair, to name a few, in our summer Freedom box. In the Bluffer's Guide to Etiquette, William teaches us the correct protocols from dinner party decorum to your hellos and goodbyes. If you are new to etiquette or are simply fascinated by the history and rules behind the rules, you'll learn why it's never appropriate to say pleased to meet you, but rather how do you do. So if you ever happen to be in the presence of royalty, you just never know, or are out mingling with high society, you'll be armed with the essential words and phrases and knowledge to help you bluff your way into being part of high society. Without giving too much away, William provides an easy and fallible guide to navigating modern life and times with class and elegance, which we know has become a rarity these days. So, next time you're out with friends and family, or hosting a dinner party, you'll be the one standing out from the crowd and doing things the correct way. Or better yet, you'll be able to bluff your way as an expert on etiquette. So I think this will be quite comical. I think it's interesting to learn a little bit like the sort of history of it, but it's also quite comical in places by the looks of it. So for example, do say, an iPad, an old mobile phone, is as far as I go, I'm afraid. Don't say, can't wait to get an iPad, but I'm waiting for Apple to release the updated hardware so I can fully enjoy the Retina display. And that's all about Twittercut, which is like social media and stuff. So it's all set to different sections and stuff like that. It's fun, it's a fun little book. Whether it's supposed to be fun or it's supposed to be serious is up to you, I guess. But I think I'm going to learn a little bit of this etiquette, and then next time I'm with family or friends, I might just introduce myself in a certain way and just drop a few of these little funny things into it just to see if they're like, what on earth is she doing? So I think that's quite a fun idea. I love the fact that it's signed as well, definitely makes it feel a little bit extra special. So it's obviously not a book box, but it contains a book, and you guys know I love a book, so I'm excited to actually see this included in here. So to recap, in the July box we've got the tin of tea from the Rare Tea Company, we've got the candle, we've got the facial serum, 2 gorgeous luxury silk scrunchies, the heated eye mask, and the signed book. So what do I think of the July box? It's very different from any other box I've opened in some ways, in the way that they've included the etiquette book. I've never had anything quite like this in a subscription box before, but personally I quite enjoy stuff like this, and I like reading, and I think I'll get a kick out of trying out some of these things in here. And like I said, the fact that it's signed just elevates it to that little bit more special as well. So it is a kind of pricey, high-end subscription box. It's priced much higher than a lot of other subscription boxes, but I think you can kind of see why. They are high quality kind of brands and things in here, and I do like the fact that it's introducing you to like new brands you might not be familiar with that seem to be quite well rated, especially like the face oil having won those awards and things. It suggests that you're in for a real treat when you get that, and it is quarterly as well, so it's not like you're shelling it out every month, you're just paying for a box every quarter. So it's definitely something a little bit special. So if you're thinking of treating yourself now, like I said, would be the time while they've got that extra 10% off, just to make it even more affordable. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of this box? Are you excited by this new box to market? What do you think of this collection? I think I'm going to enjoy using them. Let me know what you think. So I'd love it if you'd give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm producing, and I'd love it if you'd subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to be notified when my next video goes live. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.